You read the title, you read the thumbnail. Yes, we are going to be reacting to this evil woman. And I'm not really excited. So, and also disclaimer before this video starts, I don't care if you're vegan, do what you want, and everything like that. I'm always pro do what you want, do what makes you happy. I mean, look at me, like, but yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so first of all, as you can see, there are YouTube shorts because these are the only videos I could find. Also, did you guys like that new intro I made? So she did do some videos on therians and furries, which if you didn't know, fun fact, I'm a therian. So let's get my opinion on these. My phone's being slow. Sorry about that.
Responding to comments today, and here's what you say. You're asking me about therians and furries. What do I think of them? Well, the short answer is, look, as long as you're not doing anything to hurt animals, it can be considered to be vegan, right?
Not really.
But honestly,
okay.
My personal opinion is you shouldn't be wasting time trying to pretend that you're an animal, walking on all fours, definitely not wear any animal fur, obviously.
Well,
and you should just be a grown-up. Even if you're a kid, kids, of course, are going to play make-believe to a certain degree at a certain time in their lives. They're going to have dolls and pretend that they're a dog or whatever. But my experience looking at the furry and therian world is that these people are marginalized and they really need to grow up and do more for society. We have a society.
First of all, let me educate this woman on therianopathy. I think I said that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. But basically, being a furry is kind of like a hobby, art, it's another form of art. Being a therian, though, is not really a choice. It's more of a, I don't know how to explain it, like, it's more of like a feeling you get that you're kind of born with. You're feeling more connected to these things, you're more, I don't really know the words, but you get, any therians out there, you can explain in the comments. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's not a choice. And also, the walking on all fours thing, first of all, use the correct term that we use, quad robotics, because it is also kind of a workout, because it's very difficult to do. You're putting a lot of weight on your wrists, and especially the jumping, I can't do it, I'm sorry, but yeah, being a therian is not really a choice. Being a furry is, so maybe get that right. And the reason that we wear, like, gear and stuff like that is because it feels more us. And that's kind of the whole point of that. I don't know if someone just got home. I'm gonna check real quick. Hold up. I'll be back. Nope. It was nobody. Oh, Instagram. Shut up. But yeah, that's kind of the thing. If you didn't know, a lot of therians, people like me, we're actually very mature people, and we're also very confident. Sometimes, especially if we go public gearing, that's very confident of us. We're, very out there and stuff like that. So I wouldn't call it make-believe or like playing make-believe, because it's a actual feeling we feel. And yeah, I don't know.
Society that needs adults, needs caring adults, needs smart adults, adults who are.
Did she just say we're not smart? Did she really just call the therian and furry community not smart people? Okay. Just because we do different things doesn't mean we're less intelligent. And also, I'm pretty sure furries and stuff like that are literally some of the most artistic people that I've ever met. Because I'm trying to make my own fursuit, and it's hard. Very hard. So I give a lot of credit to those people, and I feel like you have to be kind of smart to be able to like do like measurements, because it does involve math. Sorry, my cat. What?
Not self-absorbed and just thinking about their own playtime. There are ways to have fun in this world while also helping to save the planet.
So, us minding our business and wearing what we want to wear and doing what we want to do is harmful? Is that what you're trying to say? I don't know. I'm kind of confused. but we're not harming anyone. We're not, hurting people. We're not getting in people's business. If anything, people are getting in our business because they just don't understand anything. And I feel like that's not, just don't. I don't know.
The animals and human lives. Playing games like this, dress up and things like that, that should be left in childhood.
So when I tell you, most of us are not out of childhood yet. And second of all, who doesn't love playing dress up? Like, I also do cosplay, and it's the most fun I ever have. Especially when I go to like conventions and stuff like that and meet people, it's the most fun I ever have. Are you saying we're not allowed to have fun when we're adults? Because if so, I'm gonna spend those 2 years I have left as a kid to be the most crazy. Because apparently I can't do it as an adult. Even though I'm still gonna do it as an adult, I don't care.
You to stop playing games, and I want you instead to start learning about history, learning about vitamins.
I know a lot about history. I'm actually I'm a very big history freak. So
all the nutrients that are in food. I want you to Google things like vegan dogs. Is it true that dogs can be vegan? And the answer is yes. But my point is that there's so much to learn out there that you just don't have the time to do those types.
So, yeah, I don't have the time. Reason one, I don't care. Two, I have a job, and I have other things I need to focus on rather than something that I'm not into, and I have my own life to live. So I'm not gonna do that.
Of things, because otherwise our world will not become a better place, and it will be overrun by fools. Okay? I want you to be a teaching assistant on this channel, so I want you to start Googling the different.
It already is overrun by some not very intelligent people because of the internet. Because of this. Like, sometimes with the stuff that I watch, I can feel my intelligence going, meow. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but I can. And that, when I start feeling that, that's the moment when I say, okay, I'm gonna get off and go do something. But I feel like that's kind of the reason that a lot of people are not, like, as smart as we were 100 years ago because of the internet and technology and everything, so that most likely is a part of it.
Different types of foods. I want you to Google different types of animals and write ways that we can protect them. For example, you can say things like, giraffes are vegan and so are elephants, and they get protein from plants. Tell people that.
Yeah, you wanna know why? They're called herbivores. Their diet is like that. That is what they were made as. They were made to be herbivores. That's why there's a name for it. There's herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. And that's not really something you can control. I mean, it is. You can do what you want. Like herbivores, they only eat plants because that's all their body can handle. Carnivores only eat meat because, again, that's what their body can handle. Us humans, we are considered omnivores because we eat both plants and meat because that's how our body works. That's how our diet works. It's really just a bunch of science when it comes to that. But of course, you can stop eating meat. You can stop eating whatever you want. And that's totally cool. And I feel like people who do that, who cut meat out of their diet and like eggs, stuff like that, are really brave people because I could never do that. I couldn't last probably a day on a vegan diet because I'm so used to eating like meat and like protein, like other proteins and stuff like that. So I probably couldn't do that, but you guys are like really brave out there for people who do that.
You can also tell people that cows need to be pregnant in order to produce milk. Some people actually think that cows are producing milk all the time, which is not true. So there is a lot that you can do in my comment section to be a teaching assistant, to help me out here, because I'm just one person. And you're going to feel good. You're going to do a world of good, and you're not going to be wasting your time.
Yeah, okay. I'm just going to go to the next one.
I have answered this question multiple times. I'm sorry that you've missed it. What I think is that people pretending to be animals is a waste of time, and what you should be doing instead is saving their lives by being vegan.
We're not doing anything.
I have answered this question.
We're not doing anything.
You don't have to be mean. You can be vegan.
You don't have to be mean either. You could stop bullying people for doing their own things.
I like
and
that
not
person. Heck yeah. I don't know if she has any more. But oh my god, what is this?
Vegans are kinder than you, that's just a fact. We don't pay for murder, that's just how we choose to act. Yeah, vegans are kinder than you. You gotta face.
Coming from the woman who harasses people on the internet. Why is everything a song? Why is everything a song? Why does it always have to be a song? I'm confused about that. Why? I don't even know if there is any more, but she did what? I don't know. There's so many weird videos of her and I don't understand it, and I feel like she needs to be stopped, or at least stop harassing people. So, and also, I am gonna tag her in this, because I don't think she's ever seen a true, like furry or therian. So she's gonna hear from a true therian. So if vegan teacher, if you're watching this, are you scared? Are you scared of me? Because I'm not normal. I'm supposedly hurting animals by not doing anything. Are you scared yet? I don't know what I'm doing. But like if she is, I want your opinion on this, of what I'm saying. And I really hope that you learned something about therians and furries today. From what I said, I really hope so. And if you didn't, do your research. If you want to tell us to do our research, I'm going to tell you to do your research. And maybe come back with some other things that you found, you know? And maybe stop harassing people online for not doing the same thing as you're doing. Because personally, I feel like that's really messed up, and you shouldn't be harassing people. 100%. Like, stop harassing people just because they don't eat the same thing as you. Is that how low society's gotten? Really? We couldn't come up with, like, actual, like, obviously there's no actual reason to harass people, but we're coming up with the stupid reasons to harass people now? For not eating the same thing you're eating? Really? That's a reason to be mean to people? Wow, we've jumped so low as a society. This is literally the thing we're getting mad at people for? I don't know, I'm so confused. Yeah, if you guys want to see me react to this more, then let me know. Yeah, this is, I don't get this. I don't know.